Hi guys, today we're making another plated recipe. This is a Pizza Bianca with broccoli rabe and caramelized onions, except we don't actually have broccoli rabe, we just have regular broccoli because something happened with this dish as well on on plated side. Oh, upside down. Here's your ingredients and here's your instructions. Okay, you're going to need olive oil, salt and pepper, a large pan, a rolling pin is optional, and a baking sheet. So in our dish, we've got crushed red pepper flakes, we've got brown sugar, we've got ricotta cheese, we've got dough, of course. They sent us some parchment paper, some flour to roll out our dough onto, garlic, some butter, balsamic vinegar, baby arugula, red onion, and the broccoli. See, it's regular broccoli. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop off the stem and put that into florets and do it that way. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is to preheat the oven to 425 and rinse the broccoli. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to trim off the stem and put it into florets. I'm going to rinse the arugula, I'm going to mince the garlic, I'm going to thinly slice the onion, and then we're going to move on to caramelizing the onions and the broccoli rabe, and then making the pizza. So let me get started. So I have taken a pan, put some olive oil and the little pat of butter, and wait until it gets nice and hot on medium heat, and we're going to put in the onion and the broccoli. We're going to saute it for 5 minutes. Okay, now we're going to caramelize everything, so I'm going to add in the brown sugar. I'm going to add in some crushed red pepper flakes, as much as you want. And I'm going to add in the garlic. And we're going to cook it all down about 2 more minutes, or until it gets caramelized. Once this is done, we're going to take it off the heat, and I'm going to add in salt and pepper and set it aside. Okay, now to roll out the dough. Okay, so the first thing I've done is I took the parchment, put it on the baking sheet, and then I put some olive oil, and I brushed it all over the parchment to get it ready. Now I've dumped the flour out on a clean surface, and I'm putting out the dough, and we're going to stretch this out so that it fits pretty much like the whole, as much as you can, the shape and like the size of the actual baking sheet. That's kind of how it shows in the book, so that's what I'm kind of gonna go for. So basically I'm just gonna onions really well too. And then I'm just gonna, I might get out the rolling pin. And as if you've seen any of the other ones that I've used dough, especially from plated, if you just keep working with it and like giving it a rest for like a minute or two, and then going back and trying again, it works a lot better that way. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to the baking sheet, and then I'll bring that back over here so I can show you what I'm doing. Okay, so first thing is to put olive oil on the top. I'm going to put some in there. And I'm going to, on the cheese blend now, we're only going to do half at the start, and then put more cheese before we put it in the oven. So like a layer and then a layer. So I'm just going to kind of So after that's done, then we're going to top it with the broccoli and caramelized onion. And now I'm going to top it with the remaining cheese. And then we're going to put this in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And if you're wondering what about the ricotta, that goes on at the end. Okay, so in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes, and you won't need to do anything else until about the very last, like 5 minutes of baking. Alright, here it is. You'll notice that I didn't, I didn't come back and say anything after. I decided against making the salad because it was nothing but arugula and balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and that was it. And I don't want that. I want a real salad if I'm going to have salad. But anyway, so like I said, you dollop the ricotta cheese on top. And that's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Alright, so I'll be back to let you know what I think of it. Hi guys, I'm here to talk about the food. So first of all, I was glad that I didn't make the salad because I was pretty full with just a couple of pieces of pizza that I had. So I thought it was really good. I think that if it had pesto on it, it would have been absolutely perfect. I mean, that being said, I really enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, but like it was just missing that like salty, like aspect to pizza that I really enjoy. But that being said, it was really enjoyable. I'm not sure that the onions got caramelized. It seemed like there was a little bit of sugar, brown sugar, and that caramelization takes longer to do, and maybe more sugar and salt. I don't know. I'm not sure how caramelized onions works. But it just seemed like it was just a little bit more cooked, and it was a little bit more sweet. And I don't think it even needed to be sweet. I think it could have been just added to the pizza as it was and cooked that way, and then it would have been fine. But that being said, it was delicious. I highly recommend it, even if you don't think you like broccoli and onions on your pizza. It was really good. I really liked it. I'd probably make it again. I'd probably add a pesto, definitely. The ricotta was good on it. I tend to like ricotta more for things like lasagna, and other things like that. But it wasn't bad. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video, and stay tuned for all the Disney World vlogs. Alright, bye!